Hey, it's that time again. Grab your board. We're going to head out into the surf of information, but not that kind of board. We're talking about nonprofit boards. Yes, nonprofit boards with the woman who knows all about them here in Orange County, Nelma Maddox. Welcome.
Thanks, Paul.
You always bring in the most interesting people, and today you got a strong group with you here.
I do. Ted, a.k.a. Strong Fuentes.
The strong man himself.
And then Kathy McDonald, his right-hand woman. Before we do that, I do want to just throw a nod to my mom, who is in the Philippines right now.
Okay.
And she needs our prayers and love. So I love you, Mom. And
we want her to be strong.
I'll be there soon.
Okay, there you go.
I say that because it's just an inspiration. I don't revisit. This is show number 10. I know you can't believe it,
Wow.
but it's been 10 months since we've been in the studio, so I'm very grateful, Paul, for you and the guidance and helping me find my passion, and that is to talk about nonprofits in Orange County. We do have to mention there are over 9,000.
Wow.
People don't know where to give their time or treasure, so that's what we're doing
and
here
they
today.
don't know what goes on, what kind of commitment you're talking about. I didn't know. I do now. I'm much more aware of what goes on. And this group has come, full disclosure, has come and done some podcasts with us. Ted's done some shows for his organization, Veterans Strong USA. And I know you're going to talk all about his amazing work and why they started this and how they started it and why Kathy joined.
That's right. So Ted Fuentes, the founder. Ted, let's start with you. Can you please tell the audience how Veterans Strong was founded?
It's a long story, but I'll keep it brief as much as I can. Let's see here. In 2012, I started doing some lobbying up in Sacramento for veteran legislation, and was through the process. I think I probably got about 9 or 10 bills with my name on it. I helped create probably, 13 or 14 legislative concepts. And through that journey, I learned, I knew that there was a mental health problem in our community, but I became a lot closer to it by running legislation at the state level, and then also some different policies they adopted here in Orange County for an upgrade to the veteran hiring program, and then an entrepreneurs program here in Orange County. And just really started understanding about the daily suicide numbers in our community and struggles that we face every day, whether it's PTSD, TBI, military sexual trauma is a big one. Let's see here, anxiety, depression, anger, all the things that we take away from the military. And so I thought to myself, where's my time better spent? Because running bills and legislation it's very complicated, very long, and very frustrating. So I started looking more into this mental health stuff, and I know how horses had saved my life. And so that's when I really shifted gears with Veterans Strong and moved away from the legislative side over to the equine therapeutic programs. And I've been doing that for about the last 5 years or so. In San Juan Capistrano.
Incredible. I've been, and so has Kathy. So let's just throw it here. Kathy, I don't know that I gave you the proper introduction, but there just aren't enough words for the type of heart that Kathy is. I know her actually also from my work with Pretend City.
And we didn't give her name.
Actually,
you didn't
Kathy McDonald.
There you go.
And I did not give her proper due because didn't I introduce you to?
Yes.
We jumped right into the story of Mr. Strongman
we
himself.
We did.
We got off on a rabbit
hole. We're
going
to pop around a lot like popcorn today because I think it's worth it. But Kathy, tell us how you got involved besides the introduction, but why you have such a passion for it.
I out of respect for you, obviously, to begin with, when you introduced us. But my boyfriend has a son that is a vet, and I just have so much respect for the vets. I just appreciate what they do for us because I certainly wouldn't do it, what they do. And my heart goes out. My dad was a vet as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
What branch?
Oh, gosh. He's been gone a long time, and this was so long ago.
What did he serve? Army, Navy?
Yeah, Army.
Okay, cool. And then the boyfriend's son, Army also. Okay.
Yeah.
Ted is very partial to the Air Force.
That's correct.
And makes a lot of fun of the Navy. I have a Navy veteran brother. So we do a lot of joking back and forth, but pretty cool. Paul also has a veteran father, I believe.
My dad was a bomber pilot in World War II.
Yes, super cool. So this whole room, I think about what is done for us on a daily basis. I'm going to just totally go sideways and ask you, what is the significance of the number 22?
The number 22 is what the VA has identified as the number of veterans that take their lives every day. It's much higher than that. It's 33 per day. And sometimes I get into arguments with people, fellow veterans, about this number. 8 states in the Union tracked veteran overdoses and also veterans who committed suicide that weren't in the VA healthcare system. And so the average number among those 8 states was 43 per day.
Oh my God.
I personally think it's higher in California just because we have such a tremendous drug problem in our state. And then something I learned the other day from Representative Morgan Luttrell down in Texas was that every 8th day a veteran's spouse takes their life. So we have a bad problem going on with suicide. And I had these shirts made up about a month ago that said everyone loves the military until it's time to fund the veterans, which is true. When you look at the successes that people create for themselves, none of this would be possible without our military. Paul's show here wouldn't be possible without our military. You talk about freedom of speech. This is what we're doing right now, and it's all because of our military.
Yeah, 1,000%.
But once these men and women transition out of the military, then it's see ya. So that's where organizations like myself and people like Kathy here and yourself who have a soft heart for the veteran community, we team up and we take care of these men and women. You've helped me out quite a bit with some of these people.
Kathy, tell me your favorite story about, since you've gotten involved with TED, do you have a favorite story to share that's Veteran Strong related?
Actually, yes.
Tell.
We just got a huge donation for the live auction. Am I allowed to say what it is?
Yeah, absolutely. Please. Yeah, the listeners should know.
It's a special edition Yamaha dirt bike. And Ted is like a child right now.
That's incredible. You have no idea how excited he is about that.
I absolutely love it. He called me the other day. He said, "It's sitting in my living room."
You want to take it for a spin, don't you?
Oh, I wake up every morning and I kiss it before I go to bed.
That's so cool. That's amazing. So what do you think something like that will haul in for your event that's coming?
I'm really new at the auction stuff and the silent auction stuff. We did stuff last year, and Kathy again last year brought in a bunch of items for us to silent auction and raffle off. But the retail price on that thing is right around $8,000. So that's a tremendous gift from Yamaha.
That's going to be really great. I have so many places I want to go right now, but we do have to talk about the board because this is board talk. So tell me a little bit about your board.
I've been on boards before for nonprofits, and was on a national veterans board. And the one thing that I learned about being on that board is they really control what goes on in the organization. And since I did have that experience with these board members, all great people, a lot of infighting though, a lot of egos. I don't like that. Okay. And so I decided to create an advisory board instead of a board of directors because I don't ever want to lose control of this organization because I'm not motivated by money, okay? I'm motivated by saving lives and restoring families. And so I do have 2 officers on my board. I have a treasurer, or not board, but within the organization, I have a treasurer and a secretary so that if something happened to me, then they know what they would do, what they should do. You said, let's see what happens in a year or 2 years after, or if I did pass away. And if it's not working for you, then just sell off the assets and donate to some other nonprofit or something like that. But I'm pretty particular about who works with the horses and who works with the veterans. So they would have to bring someone in either similar to me or better. But that's why I haven't established a board of directors.
Can I ask one question before we go too far into this?
Yeah, go for it.
Can we just talk about equine therapy for a second? Because I didn't know such a thing existed.
You visited the ranch, right?
I've been to the ranch.
Okay.
I did not know
let's talk about
that horses can help people recover from post-traumatic stress and other things. Talk about what it is, how it works, why it works.
Horses live in a constant state of PTSD. Most veterans have experienced PTSD. They have PTSD symptoms. They're fight or flight animals, just humans. So they're good partners for us to really learn how to communicate with them through their language, nonverbal communication. Okay, we can learn so much from each other just by their body language, and so horses teach us a lot about ourselves through nonverbal communication. So we do things like safety. Safety is very important. Horse safety is human safety. We do grooming. This is where grooming therapy. This is where the veterans, family members, military, first responders get to really connect with the horse through energy, just really dialing back the emotions. And then we do some groundwork with the horse so they learn how to teach the animal to respect them. And then we get into the round pen, and that's where we really communicate with the animal, getting the animal to do certain things: walk, trot, canter, turn. What does it mean when they're flickering their ears, soft eyes, soft nose? What does it mean when they're lowering their head, when they're in the arena in half, when they're licking their lips? All this is signs that they're showing us that they're building trust with us.
Yeah.
Veterans
need the same.
Have trust issues.
Yeah, 1,000%.
And then the other thing is that you really have to, veterans, military, first responders were really heavy-handed. Okay, you can't be heavy-handed with a horse, so you really have to approach these animals with the softer side of
and then you shared with me when I toured the ranch, you basically said, Ted was sharing with me that the horse won't allow you to get near them or on them unless they have established that trust. Yeah. So it's built over time. There was another organization that actually came in here and talked about it a little bit too. Ipadrini, or somebody, I want to say, there's another group in Orange County, but it's not for veterans. Veteran Strong stands out.
There's a few in the area. I would say the one thing that differentiates me from the others, by the way, I support any nonprofit out there or anyone really that's giving back to the veteran community. But the things that set me apart is, or Veteran Strong rather, is that we're for veterans by veterans. Huge difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big time. Yep.
The other thing is no veteran, no first responder, no active duty military, their family members ever pay for services. That's a big difference.
Incredible.
Yeah. Paid for by grants and donations, and that's really the main differentiators. And then, of course, I can relate to them with their military experience, which is very important. If you get I primarily only work with men. It's easier for me to hold them accountable as a male veteran. I work with the Veterans Courts in Orange County. I provide peer support wraparound services. I have these men down there, and we just work through their stuff. But
how did they react to it? I'm curious because most of these guys have never been on a horse, right? They're not all from rural areas. You grew up with a horse, I know you said, but most of these guys probably never been on a horse.
That's true. A lot of them haven't, but they're all very excited to come to the ranch and leave the ranch. They're smiling really big. But one of the really incredible things about working in the things that I do is I get to meet people like Kathy, who have such a strong heart for our veteran community, our first responders, and our military and their families. And this woman here has been so generous to our organization through donations and connecting me with her network.
Yes.
And we have our golf tournament fundraiser coming up July 15th.
June 15th.
I'm sorry, thank you. Yeah. Holy moly. June 15th.
We'd show up a month late.
June 15th, everybody. June 15th.
I don't know why I have July stuck in my head. It was in July last year. So June 15th, which is a Monday, Spurs and Stripes Open. Kathy has connected me with so many different product donors, service donors, and she's just a tremendous asset with an incredible heart. And she's the first member of our Cowboy Committee.
Yeah.
Okay. Committee, Cowboy Committee.
Yep.
So,
and she's amazing at that. So, Kathy, let's go back to the event that you and I both attended. I thought it was a blast. For an inaugural event, I know Ted was so busy with all the details and making sure everything was buttoned up, but you tell me your favorite part.
There were so many, but when you brought all the vets out, and it was just it was really touching. And remember, you set up that table.
Yeah, it's called the Fallen Comrade or the Missing Man table.
Yeah, that was.
It's incredible. And we'll see that in some bars and everything that do honor some of our vets. There's a glass of beer there. There's a flag just to make sure that we know to say thank you for our fallen veterans. One of my favorite things was getting to meet some of the folks that enlisted.
Yeah.
Didn't tell us about that.
Yeah, I think that's what she was referring to when I was able to get the color guard, one of the color guard units from Camp Pendleton up there to present the colors. They're coming back this year.
Awesome.
Love it.
That's so touching.
I'm big on military traditions and really respecting and honoring our military and also our flag. And brought in these young Marines, and goodness gracious, I never realized how young these kids are.
They're babies.
I didn't look at myself that way.
They were babies.
Yeah. They come in, they present the colors, we do the national anthem, the invocation, and then we organize the recruits. And then a friend of mine who's retiring from the Marine Corps after 30 years, Chief Warrant Officer 5, John Guzman, he does a swearing-in ceremony. So it's very touching. And I know there was a lot of tears in the crowd. And then they're dismissed, and then that's when we head into the awards part of the ceremony. And that's.
I got the chills. I cried for sure. I know my son got to attend and play golf with his dad, so it was very meaningful. He was there with the person who he's working with, and then he and his wife were able to make it. They weren't married yet at the time, but they were so excited about one of the gifts. One of the gifts that they got in the silent auction was, I think it was a cross, and then maybe something that they could put up in their home. And
I remember that.
They were so excited about that.
That came from Kathy.
Oh, why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised? It's always so good. So, amazing. Anything else you want to share about that? Like what you plan to look forward to? I know you were out there line dancing because you're an incredible dancer too. But how about this year's event? Anything will change, or what are we going to change up for Todd?
Yeah, this year we're going to make a lot of money. We've hired an auctioneer.
Okay.
And which I'm so excited about. We have a couple live auction gifts. We need more.
Nice.
Always need more. We're working on more.
Okay.
And so I'm excited about that, and just all that's going to, so that'll be very different, the live auction, and of course we'll continue with the silent auction, and it's going to be great.
I want to plug, if it's okay, some of the organizations you have brought in to donate products. Are you okay with that?
Sure.
Okay. Range Rover.
Nice. Okay. She's good like that.
Yeah, one of her friends is donating a weekend rental.
Yeah.
Okay, we got some stuff from House of Blues. We got some stuff, some massages. What's the name of the tea place down in San Juan?
Los Rios. Tea house at Los Rios. Yep.
Yeah.
Can you repeat the details of the event for our audience, so if they want
June 15th, which is a Monday, San Juan Hills Golf Club. Registration starts at 11:30. We'll have a putting contest. They can enjoy a bucket of balls at the driving range, and then we'll do the Pledge of Allegiance and invocation before we send them out shotgun style.
Perfect.
And then, it's a day of golf. We'll have drinks being served on, I forget what hole, but the owner of Sunsets down in Dana Point, he's coming back again to serve Mai Tais and pina coladas.
Is the golf part sold out yet, or can people still buy tickets?
Still tickets available.
Tickets? How can people buy tickets?
They can go on our website, veteranstrongusa.com, and they can purchase to play golf and dinner, which is $350, and then the dinner tickets only are $150 each. So if you're not a golfer, I think you two will agree that the dinner's worth the money. It's a very patriotic event. Yeah. Marie Kelly will be there. We're not going to do a band this year because they only played for 30 minutes. No fault to them. But I got a little winded in my speaking. I'm talking way too much, I was told. But it's just stuff I'm passionate about. But Marie Kelly will be there setting up her sound system, and then she'll do the line dancing lessons again. So
amazing.
we had quite a few people in uniform doing the line dancing, too. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It really was a blast. I'm sorry I won't be in town this year, but I'm so excited that veterans get to golf for free. So if you do a sponsorship, don't let that stop you if you can't go. Make sure you give towards the veterans.
Your sponsorship. and we filled that with 4 veterans.
Nice.
Just so you know.
That makes me happy.
From American Legion, I belong to 2 posts. My main post is Post 291, Newport Beach, where I'm a member, and then I'm an auxiliary member at Post 721, which is in San Juan Capistrano, and I got 4 veterans from that post to
cool.
take your slot. So we thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime. So, Kathy, we're gonna probably close here in a little bit, but I do want to I always throw it out to say, what are your last closing thoughts for the audience? If there's something you wanted them to take away from your time here today.
I would say to just come out and check it out, have a great time, the dinner, the golfing, just participate with the live auction, and just spread the word. Just really spread the word, because these guys really deserve it.
I love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, Ted? Any closing thoughts? Anything you wanted to hit that you didn't hit just yet?
We do have I'm pretty sure, I'm 95% sure we're going to have a nice surprise at the dinner.
Okay.
And I'm not going to say what it is. I'll tell you 2 ladies when I get off.
Okay, that sounds good.
But that's the carrot. But just like I was saying, everyone loves the military until it's time to fund the veterans. We have a tremendous suicide problem. We have a tremendous drug and alcohol problem in our community. Like I said, I'm in the Veterans Court working with some of these guys. Everyone in the Veterans Court is there for some type of drug or alcohol offense. So we need your help. Can I just mention what the vision for Veteran Strong is real quick?
Of course, okay. Yes. I'm sorry I missed it.
So the vision for Veteran Strong is to have a treatment facility with some property, hopefully in South County somewhere. We build it out. We have a barn with maybe 10 to 15 horses. We have a treatment facility with 30 beds. And they're working their programs to get sober. And we have these horses that they can work with every day to really just connect with them, learn how to regulate their emotions, and also learn a little bit about training these horses so they gain purpose in their life again. And there's something... Men, especially veterans, we need to be outside. We need to be outside working with our hands. We need to be outside working in the dirt.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the best therapy there is. Even if you're an addict, alcoholic in recovery, I'm telling you, get outside with Mother Nature, it's going to heal you. So that is the end goal for Veteran Strong USA. And I want to again thank Kathy for being just an incredible partner in our journey here. And you too, Nelma. Thank you for always being supportive of not just Veteran Strong USA, but my family. Yeah. So I appreciate that very much.
You have worked your way into my heart, that's for sure.
Thank you.
And then your causes are very special to me. Kathy's very special to me. We go way back with her and her daughter. Her daughter is also just probably one of the biggest hearts in Orange County. And she runs with a crowd of, you just wouldn't believe the generosity, the amount of people that we happen to know. Thank you for being on today. I would also say stay purposed. I do have the show as a nod to my mom and dad, who are probably the most generous people. They had nothing, but they still gave everything.
One more thing I want to say to everyone out there, if you could pray for Nelma's mom, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
We'd appreciate it.
Thank you.
And how do they reach everybody here? How do they reach Ted and the organization, or Nelma, if you want to go out?
We talked about veteranstrongusa.com, right?
They can reach me through there, yeah.
And then, Kathy, are you on LinkedIn at all?
I am.
Okay, and then you can find me on LinkedIn as well. So
lots of ways to connect.
Yeah, or ask Paul.
Yeah. Because that's the key. Don't just listen. Get involved.
Get involved.
Do something here.
Get to work.
All right. There you have it. That's the takeaway today here. It's not just talk. We're talking about walking the walk and leading by example. Right here in Orange County's only community radio station, OC Talk Radio. Streaming live from our studios here at the University of California, Irvine's Beale Applied Innovation Center.